Opposition leader Mark Golding, while speaking in Negril earlier on Saturday, provided additional insight into the plans of the PNP to woo potential voters from the parish into the party's column.
The People's National Party two-day island-wide tour rolled through Western Westmoreland, where PNP candidate Ian Hales and a substantial crowd welcomed the arrival of party leader Mark Golding, who responded to recent calls to clarify the policy positions of the party ahead of the impending general elections. Golding first spoke on his party's plans for housing.
Our 50,000 houses that we are going to be building for the people. We have identified public lands that are not suitable for agriculture to provide housing on those lands. And we are not going to charge the value of the land in the price of the house. You can estimate that the value of the land in the house will be between $2 and $3 million per housing unit. So when you buy one of those houses, you're going to get an additional $2 to $3 million of value, courtesy of the market PNP government, and you're going to be a much wealthier person as a result of that progressive policy.
In continuation of the PNP's vision of housing reform, Golding described the planned rent-to-own program.
We believe in financial inclusion, so you can come into the ownership through being a tenant. So what we will do is have the rent-to-own program for you. So when we build out those affordable houses, and you don't have a pay slip to show proof of income, we'll say come in as a tenant first, pay the monthly payments equal to the mortgage for say 6 months, and once you establish that you can handle it, well, we'll say you prove your income, you don't need no pay slip, you can draw down on the mortgage loan, and you can become an owner of the house from a tenant to an owner.
Rural school transportation is also another significant consideration on the agenda.
Our plan is a well-thought-through plan. We call it the RIDE program. So we know that many parents struggle to send their children to school because of the cost of transportation. And many children in Jamaica don't go to school 5 days a week. So we are starting with a subsidy, $500 per school day for 20,000 children across Jamaica. We're not importing a whole bus, 100 whole bus to say children go and get carried to school and then whole bus say. And we know that plan can't work. The Darrell Vast plan is a dead stock plan. No, the PNP plan will run that money, $1.9 billion a year, through the transport operators, the taxi man them, and the bus man them. So again, we have multiple beneficiaries from the plan. The bus man and the taxi man get the $1.9 billion of the subsidy, and the parents get the benefit of relief from having to find the full fare, and the children get to go to school 5 days a week.
While ganja's cultivation as a driving force for agricultural development was also mentioned as an essential strand of the plans.
When we come back to power, when we come back to office, it will be a new day for the ganja industry again. We're going to complete the work that we started that we didn't get to finish. We want to ensure that it really becomes a tool of empowerment and liberation for small farmers who build the industry after over 100 years of oppression and the ganja laws.